Hello, everyone. Good morning. So, yes, you get to see me today. Check it out, right? So, here we are. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not actually a mother where a child has passed through your loins, does not mean you're not a mother. So, let's start with that. So, happy Mother's Day to everybody. If you have a fur, fin, or feather baby, you are a mother. Anybody you've been mothering and taking care of, you're a mother. Sometimes you are that mother that people just didn't have in their natural born mother. So happy Mother's Day. Even if you're a guy, happy Mother's Day. Your time is coming though. You'll get the Father's Day thing. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. I just want everybody to see me today before we get started. And well, we're going to get started. My name is Jade, the Violet Sage, and I am a Reiki master teacher, psychic medium. I do all sorts of healings and I teach all sorts of classes. If you are interested, please make sure you check out what's over here. I gotta see it. Yeah, over here. Uh, Everything's backwards when I do it this way. TheVioletSage.co, or you can also text me the information that you see scrolling through below. And if you'd like to make any donations or donations for a reading, please do so, again, with the information that's scrolling through below. So you get to see me once in a while. So today you get to see me. Also, an update on the book. I thought the book was finished, but I forgot to put the table of contents and all that stuff in it. So it is finished, except for just waiting on the cover right now. It's supposed to be guaranteed within 7 days. So hopefully, by the time next week, when would our podcast be? Would be on the 18th, Sunday the 18th. Hopefully, I'll have a price for you then, be able to show you a picture of the cover so you know what you're looking for. Um, and you can also, of course, order through me. There will be a shipping cost through me. I intend to have it on Amazon. So if Amazon does it, they might be able to ship it to you for free if you have Amazon Prime. So just letting you know the variable different ways that you can order. And I'll let you know. It turns out it is 313 pages because I forgot I had to format it to 6x9. So it took me an entire day to, reformat everything by page, make sure everything was right and set correctly. So it's been a labor of love, that's for sure. So I will let you know as soon as I know how much it costs. I have no idea because this is my first book. I did cards before, which I'm going to be following up with another Oracle deck also right after this, possibly a couple of them. They tend to go fast because, of course, Spirit just writes through me and the words just come out. I'm inspired by pictures, so once I put the pictures on a card thing, there it will be. So, again, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Welcome. Happy Mother's Day, Auntie, Mama. See, they're here. And anybody else, happy Mother's Day. So, I'm going to try. I started this early today so I can get done early today because we made Mother's Day plans to go out and have an early lunch. So, we had to make reservations. So, it's a little bit of a distance away. So, we got to get moving. A day for me and Auntie will be there. Dreamweaver will be there. My goodness, I can't speak. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go on to, I'm going to switch over to the table now. So we can go ahead and do our readings. All right. So this is going to be the weekly forecast for the week of May 11th. There's that magic number 11. All right. We will start with the magical forest. All right, Spirit. Help me pull the proper card that helps everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of May 11th, 2025. Help me pull the proper card if that helps everyone for this week. All right. Ooh. We have trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. That is so true, so true, so true. And it's funny that, yeah, the people that come to me for readings or situations, it seems to be the theme for the week or the month or the atmosphere that's going on, and also sometimes a message for me as well. So, and I am weaving my path. I am writing that book, and I don't intend to stop until everything pours out of me that I feel needs to be out of me. I do believe this book is going to be volume one. So volume two may be things for prosperity. This one's for protection. So we're going to have volumes to this. All right. So trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you. It's waiting for you to write your own story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. All right. It happens a lot, especially when people feel that they're not getting your attention anymore and they need your attention. People will try to be grasping at straws. They'll be trying to make you feel guilty for not paying attention to them, taking care of them, spending time with them, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. And, other than our poor pets who have no control and can't really entertain themselves as much by, just going outside. Yes, you have to be there for them. But you know what I mean. People who are really draining your energy. So just do what you need to do. This is the time. This is definitely the time of year. Spring is always good and useful for new beginnings and things that you should be working on or focusing on, having the proper energy for. So I can't wait to get my plants in the ground. This is the slowest it's ever taken me to get things outside. Speaking of that, I forgot to uncover my plants. It went down to 42 degrees here last night, so I went and covered them just so they were used to being inside all year. So, All right, so we're going to do the soul cards. All right, everybody. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Spirit. What else does everyone need to know? Help me pull the proper card that best helps their soul right now. What do they need? What's best going to help them this week? See, this is going hand in hand with being creative again. I'm telling you, it's just been a theme for months now. What passion am I ready to pursue? Need to start getting into it. Okay. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side and given up on or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whisperings and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. So this is a good one to screenshot if you have that ability. I would do that now. But it's all about your passions, because that's really what drives you. That's what gives you life. That's what makes you feel good and feel good about yourself, feel good about your life. You need to be doing something that you feel passionate about or makes you feel alive inside. This is what you need to take stock in. And usually it's something that you believe in. Like a lot of people are either delving into the spiritual or, I'd be really good at that in a business venture. Do that. Put your toe in that pond and see how it feels and see where it takes you. Don't forget, you need to give it time to get up and off the ground too. All right. I'm just going to pull a regular, the side deck today. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know, especially for this week of May 11th, 2025? Help me pick the proper card that best helps resonate with everyone. Everyone watching. Everyone that will be watching. I feel there's two cards that need to come out of this deck. Yep, there it is. It just flipped right over. Interesting. All right, I'm going to tell you there's another card that came out with this card, and I'll read them to you in a minute. The first one I picked was friendships. You're going to be making new friendships, new acquaintances, new networking people. I really do feel that networking is going to be really important for your next venture. See who you can connect with that might either just give you the ideas you need or the information you need, the help you need, whatever. Um, I just found an awesome person that's probably going to help me make my little plant tent outside because my fig trees are in full bloom up in Auntie's hallway. They're so bloomed that you hardly probably get down those steps. It's crazy how much they bushed out already. But once they go outside, the winds that we've been getting here will make it wilt and probably break it. So I need a tent so they can grow and be strengthened. And maybe I can help them not get burned by the sun by putting some dark cloth over it when they need a little rest. So yeah, get them out there. With those cold nights we're still getting, they need to get out of her hallway. So I got someone that's going to come by and help me build some stuff. So who can you think of that has maybe good inspiration for you? Or just being with friendships that are like-minded, that'll make you feel comfortable in your own skin, easy to be around. Ideas you can throw off of, it's building those new friendships. Many people have just moved. So this is getting reconnected with your community, finding out who's in your area, what you can share together, and help your business grow or your ideas grow. It could just be something you're building in your own backyard. It doesn't have to be for business. It's just things that a community type of feeling where you really feel good about maybe your space, where you are, when you go out with people, having fun. I mean, it's spring, going into summer, so we're going to be wanting to address and get connected to those people. All right, so the next two cards that I pulled were, for some of you, I'm feeling the question of, well, should I wait? Is this right? Or maybe should I jump into this even though I'm not really comfortable about it? The answer is no. I think there's some things that you've been holding on to far too long already, and they need to get moved out so the good stuff can come in. And really be careful about who you bring into your life, and then bring into your life with the ventures of things that you would like to do. So I think that there's a little bit of a caution there for some of you. Holding on to the old is not good. I mean, now that my fairs are finally over for the summer, I already got 100 ideas of how I'm straightening out this house, organizing my closets and getting to that basement. And I'm going to be getting rid of things that just don't serve me anymore, or I don't get to utilize or even see because I have so much that, I'm a very crafty person and I got into a million things in my life and my weight has gone up and down so much. I'm just going to have to say, you know what? I just got to get rid of this and be done with it and be okay with it. So train yourself to be okay. And you have the cave also that came out. So the cave card means that you have to do a lot of this inner soul searching thing. You're really going deep inside. A lot of people have to do the shadow work. You can look that up online and ways to do shadow work, which means diving into your dark side, finding out what has been holding you back until now so you can work on that and move it out. Sometimes that takes a few months to work through. There's no time like the present to get it done. And as I'm talking about this, I'm seeing people that are walking out in nature, getting grounded, getting connected to, they're saying soul purpose, getting connected to your soul purpose. When you commune with nature, it really kind of wakes you up inside because there's no real external influences. It's just you and nature. That's where you came from. That's what you connect to. And sometimes just spending some time outdoors, even alone. I love my dogs, and every chance I can get to spend outside with them, I'm happy about. But if you're looking to meditate and your dog reacts to other things around you, you may just want to take that walk by yourself. I'm going to have to find some time to say, you know what? I'm going to go for a walk in the park or sit by the lake or the river as it's gushing through and just feel what I feel with no distractions, at least no distractions coming from me or the dogs or whatever. So it's really important that you find that quiet time so you can do that inner work. So that's awesome. All right. So let's see. Yes. Don't forget to, we are at to the point now that I think it is safe to go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button. Please don't forget to subscribe, especially if this is really resonating with you. We really appreciate your subscriptions. That's the only way. Once I had to get all the way to 1,000 viewers, and it's really hard with all the algorithms out there. So it's important that you leave positive comments in the comment section. Uh, Definitely making sure you're hitting the like button. You have to wait a certain amount of time before you do, or they think I sent you out there to do it. You're just like a personal friend of mine or something. Um, really want you to like the messages that you're getting and show that you appreciate me actually spending my time to do this, because I don't get paid for it. Matter of fact, it costs me like $40 a month to do this for you. So that's why donations are so important, so I can keep going with this. I love to share energy and I love to wake people up. I love to help in any way I can, but it's sure nice to know you're appreciated, right? Okay, so now we're going to move on to the trinket. All right, Spirit, help me to pull a trinket for everyone here today. And this one is love. Yeah, definitely love is in the air, especially now. Happy Mother's Day, right? Show those mothers you love them. And if you are a mother, if there's no one around to share it with you, please go and do something for yourself. It's very important. Do you want to just go walk in the park today, sit by the river, get yourself an ice cream, go to a movie? I mean, literally, go and do something for you. Maybe you haven't had time to do the crafty things that you love to do. I know I'm in my element when I'm cooking and when I'm creating. So, love. How can you share love today? How can you show yourself love today? This is important. Love is what fuels the fire. It's what generates sparks in the direction that you want to live and experience life. So live, love, laugh. It is the message for today. We're going to go ahead and pick a wonderful stone. Oh my goodness, I swear. I add stones once in a while, and this thing's getting really heavy. Thank goodness I'm sitting down. All right, Spirit. What stone is best going to help everyone in their path in life? Help me pick the proper stone for this week. Okay. I haven't picked that in a while, I think. We have amethyst. We got a really nice little piece of amethyst here. See if we can get it to focus on this piece. There we go. Amethyst comes in many different variations. We got dream amethyst. We have regular amethyst. I think we'll probably have some rainbows in there. I keep looking just to make sure if it's not a ametrine, but ametrine is a fabulous stone because it's citrine and amethyst together. So if you have a piece of that, that'll work. So here is some amethyst, and we'll go ahead. Amethyst is really good for meditation. So take this with you when you go outside to go get grounded. And it's also good for prosperity as well. They're giving me the words concentration. So that being able to meditate and let go, relax. It's a calming, soothing effect stone as well. So let's see what Google has to say. What are the metaphysical properties of amethyst? It's good for stress, spirituality, better sleep, calming. Let's see. Stress and tension relief. Amethyst is known for its ability to calm the nervous system and relieve emotional tension. When wearing it, one may feel very relaxed, comfortable within your own skin. Were we not talking about that? Okay, stress and anxiety relief. Amethyst, with its deep purple color, is revered as a calming stone. It's renowned for its ability to alleviate stress and anxiety. Okay, we're all in the stress and anxiety here. And then the spiritual awareness. It's also considered a stone of spirituality and contentment as one of the most popular gemstones. Stone of spirituality, lead to promote spiritual growth, enlightenment, and helping you to achieve those desires that you're putting forth. Stone of sobriety, due to its influence on the mind and the system. That's cool. Better sleep. Sleep improvement, placing amethyst near your bed or under your pillow is thought to promote better sleep and reduce insomnia. Many people I've talked to are having a lack of sleep, including myself. When I finally get nice deep sleep, then one of the dogs want to get up for something. I don't know what's going on with them lately. Okay, it's calming influence. All right, better sleep. Purple hue, striking gemstone is known for improving sleep quality, duration, leaps and bounds. Placing an amethyst under your pillow. All right, they're all saying the same thing on that. Calming. With today's rapidly changing world, often chaotic world, the calming presence of amethyst creates a sanctuary for the soul, fostering a deeper connection. Stone knows how to balance, soothe, and bring back to the spiritual center those struggling with a lot of anxiety and things of that sort. A sense of balance, well-being. That's also chevron amethyst too. There's many different kinds of amethyst. So hopefully that has helped for you today. All right. Great readings for today. Thank you. So I've been debating whether to do that roll of the dice, or I'm just going to pull a card, maybe two, for each mother. What? That's the potty. Oh, I got Freya bugging me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everyone, you can post a question, or if there's a certain deck that you like. Right now we have Mystic Forest. You can put Forest. That's the Forest. These are the soul cards. These are the Psy deck, PSY. And whoa! And we also have the fairy cards that I didn't use. They kind of look something like this. You got a little added message. And I just dropped some of them on the floor. So we're going to do that instead of the free reading today, because all the mothers are going to get one. So this way we can get everybody in there as a gift for me to you for Mother's Day. So go ahead and post your questions, and I will go in the order that I receive your questions, or just you want me to pull a card or pick a card, whatever. And meantime, I'm going to go let Freya out while you guys are posting your questions. All right, come on. Let's go. I know you got to go. As I pick up the fairy deck off the floor. You know what? I think I will pull a card and a trinket for everybody. That's what I'm going to do. All right. La, 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 la. Okay. Mama, pull a card from the fairy deck. All right. I got an awesome gift for you from yesterday. It was fair and the square yesterday. I'm not so sure everybody was spiritually awake for some of the things I carried, but it was a gorgeous day outside. So it's all good. All right, Spirit. For Donna. Donna's X. What do the fairies have for her today? What is the message? Okay. You have some moon energy. Ooh. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So I know us family members drive you a little crazy sometimes and make you worried. But let go of the worry. Just pray for the best and highest good. And do what you should. Do what you could. Right? We'll rhyme everything now. So my mind is going to those little squirrels out there. Be patient. They'll find their way home, whatever that means. The moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow. There's a lot of confusion going on in different areas. And I just see you praying about it and then letting it go. Like literally putting your hands out there and going, all right, I'm praying about it. And here it is. I give it to you, God. I give it to you, universe. You know what's best and the highest good for everyone involved. Please make it so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For anybody's guides, guardians, and angels, you can ask that they receive the message or your request for that person, because of course we know it's not good to go against anyone's free will. But doing things like that really helps to connect you to everything, to nature. So that may be the best way to go. All right, we're going to pull a trinket. Trinket for mama. Ooh. You got the key to shit. Interesting. All right, so letting some stuff go, and I know you're already going through and cleaning out closets, but maybe it's the naysaying that you've convinced yourself about things or something like that. And maybe it's just your thought forms. Don't let yourself go to, any downward spiral thoughts or negative thoughts. Whatever you catch yourself thinking negative about, say cancel, 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 and replace it with something wonderful. And that is your message for the day. Hopefully that has helped. Trying to give a thumbs up, it's not working. They probably see you as one of those people who do that for me all the time. I hate when it does that. I swear, I feel like you're being sabotaged sometimes, All right. Thank you, Dreamweaver, for trying. For Auntie, let's see. Take that off. You are welcome. What does Spirit want me to know today? Any particular card? For some reason, I'm looking at Mystic Forest for you. All right, Spirit. For Auntie, Barbara Lewis. What does she need to know today? What's best going to help her in her path in life? Let me pull one card. Best helps. There it is. Wow. Did we get this one this morning? I can't remember now. I'd have to go back and look. Do it your way at Burger King, right? Have it your way. Do it your way. Did you get this last week? I swear I remember seeing this card. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. So again, even connecting with nature too, does feel like getting outside, really just being with you, seeing what comes to you. Once you finally reach that blankness, pose the question and then see what comes to you. But being outside and one with nature is going to fill you up a little bit. I'm getting that it's going to give you, all right, wow, they're getting all kinds of messages here. They're going to give you ideas. They're fostering new ideas. They're fostering growth. So I think whatever's going on, you're growing in different ways. And nature is there to help you. But of course, when you connect, it's like connecting with yourself. So go out and be with nature. Let's see what we have for Trinket. Trinket for Auntie Spirit. This best kind of help Auntie in her path of life. Oh, Okay, we got the reflection thing. So when you look at other people, if people are being annoying in some particular way, just take a minute, take a look at yourself and see what part of you can be coming off that way to other people. And then, work to correct it. But then again, it works in the other way. You see wonderful things people are achieving. And you say, man, I wish I can do that. You can, to see what it is that you can tweak so that can happen for you. And put yourself in the gear going, okay, you know what? I am going to do that one way or another. I'm at least going to try it. Right. So the double-edged sword here is the reflection. So seeing how you may be coming off to people in that way, just try to be accepting of yourself in that way, saying, okay, yeah, well, I see where I could be different, or I see where I can change that, or wow, I never realized I was coming off that way. And you work on that. And again, pay attention to what it is that you desire, especially I think you're going on that trip somewhere. There may be somebody that you really appreciate, something that they've achieved, and that would be a great something to focus on. Maybe like, okay, you know what? I'm going to focus on things this way because maybe that's the shift I needed to make, and everything's going to fall into place. So, awesome stuff either way. Do it your way, but it's always go to do that inner work. I do it constantly every day. Like, wow, do I really come off that way? Or wow, I bet I could do that. That was a really cool idea. So I constantly got my head spinning in different directions and stuff like that. So I hope that has helped your message, and happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. All right. Kelly, good morning, Kelly. Happy Mother's Day to you. Do you have any particular question that you'd like me to focus on? I'm doing a card for all the mothers today, a card and a trinket. You're welcome. Kayla. And you too, if you'd like a card and a trinket, go ahead and pose a question, because when I'm done with these, I will be getting off of here early today so we can go and enjoy our Mother's Day. Anything? All right, well, I'm going to put this up. Oh, where did you go? There you are. Kelly. What does Spirit want me to know? There we go. All right, Spirit, for Kelly, which card shall it be? Wow. All right, Kelly, what resonates with you? The Mystic Forest or the Fairies? Or the Soul card? Which one would you like me to use for you? And you think about that too, Kayla. Which card? Mystic Forest? Yep. Fairies? Soul? Soul. Okay, Kelly. You got shocked again yesterday? Oh my goodness, what is going on over there? All right, Spirit, for Kelly. What does she need to know? What card is best going to help her in her path in life? Oh, we need one card, please. All right. I think it's got to be a yellow card. Too many of them are trying to jump out at me, so let's see. For Kelly, Spirit. All right, there's no way around it. Kelly, you're getting two cards. They just won't let me go. All right, so on whom am I placing blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Today's soul action: take responsibility. Right. On whom you are placing blame right now. Right. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart, and you will be led. Ooh, yeah, that's a potent one. So it seems like some choices need to be made, and just see where that decision takes you. If there's an ability to make a different decision later, then you can do that. They're giving me the number 10, so I'm thinking in 10 days you are going to know the results of that action, and then you'll know what your next course of action will be. All right, the second card that came out for you is, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? Okay. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are all able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today is soul action. How can I use one of my soul gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So kind of right now, it's like focusing on serving a purpose. And I think other things are going to fall into place once you make your decision. This way, it kind of takes your mind off of other things that, because you don't want to sabotage stuff. All right, pull a trinket. Trinket. Wow, that was quick. All right. Now, think of a question. And then how much time do you have to do it? Someone told me yesterday I found another way to use this dice. And it was to write a list of things either that you need to do today or options. And then you roll a dice on the number that comes out. Whoa, that just fell on the ground. So 13. You have the number 13. So in 13 days, or number 13 on your list, that's what you should focus on. But it's unfair to give you a number unless you just start making a list and subconsciously don't even think about the number and then later apply the number to that. So, I hope that has helped today. That's very interesting. All right. Was a shock you got yesterday? You're saying yesterday? Did he get a shock again? I don't understand. What is going on over there? Wow, I guess you're well known, Mama. Luna just told me her friend at school said her mom watches you. Oh, cool. That's neat. At Luna's age. That's very interesting. Lowland. All right. So let's see. So remember he was getting so many days something else was going to happen. It wasn't death, but it was definitely something. I think something's trying to wake him up or give him. Oh, I have my thoughts on it, but I'm not going to say it here. I'm just trying to see where your question went. There it is. Okay. Was the shock that he got yesterday the bad that was coming for him at work? They're actually telling me this is a difficult situation because there's many things that they're trying to alert him to. One is his way of life. And something about shelter, or the shelter of home, or something like that. So I think he's got to watch things all the way around. I'm getting the words loosey goosey, so I think he's not as focused as he should be, and there may be other reasons for that. I'm going to leave you in charge of taking care of that one because you should definitely be on top of it, no doubt in my mind. But let's see. Soul card, Mystic Forest, or Fairies? And you want it for you or him? I choose. Okay. Soul card. Mystic Forest. Or fairies. All right, I got soul or fairies here. I'm gonna do the soul card. All right, Spirit. I don't know who it's for now, Kayla, you or him. Okay. This is. Oh. What if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reason why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, or you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answers. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? So there's a lot of stuff festering inside of you. I believe this card's going to be for you because I was reminded this is a Mother's Day reading. So, so you journal your answers. You need to ask questions. What is the first thing that comes to you? Do that kinesiology with your body. Your body knows the answers to all of your questions. So see what directions you need to start taking. They're telling me you need like a list of 5 questions. So right now there's 5 things, I guess, that you need to be focusing on. So write them down and question it all. Sorry, I had to skip that disc. Just talking in the background. I can't do that. All right. Trinket for Kayla's Spirit. What does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life right now? Oh my God, you got the key to shit too. Okay, I buried that sucker. All right, so you have some stuff you have to let go of, and even if it's ways of thinking, certain things don't make things better. They're not going to be okay. So, and it's hard. It's hard to stick to a plan. Sometimes it's hard to. Sometimes you're making other people unhappy to, make your choices that are going to be the betterment for everyone involved. Like I said, there's 5 plans or something like that they're giving me. They keep giving me the number 5. So there's things that you may have to accept or get rid of, but there might be a cleaning out that needs to be done. It could even be an attack in your storage units. I don't know, but there's definitely some thought frames and stuff that need to be weeded out. And situations need to be addressed and looked at. There's a key to your success, and there's at least 5 major things you need to focus on right now. So figure out what those are and apply yourself in that direction, and things will be good. All right. Thank you, and happy Mother's Day, Kayla. All right. What else do we got, everybody? Anybody else? Oh, we got Lynn. Lynn. Happy Mother's Day, Lynn. When is my financial boost coming into my life? Oh, we're asking a question I'm not sure a car can handle. Let's see. I'm getting the words. Things that are happening in May are going to lead to the blossoming, is how they're putting it, in June. There's some fine tuning that still needs to be done here in May, and I think that has to do with paperwork. So keep your eyes and ears open for paperwork. There's finalizations of things. They're giving me a date like June 15th, so I think you're gonna either hear or receive help by June 15th. So keep that one open. I'm going to do the fairy cards for you. All right, Spirit. For Lynn Palmer, Spirit. What does Lynn need to know to do right now? Help me pick the proper card that best helps Lynn in her path in life, especially for this week, this month, or to answer her question. All right. Come together. Solutions happen when people come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So every single person in that household has to pull their weight in some way. Every one of them. And I believe that there is like either community action too. There's some other outside influence assistance that I'm also feeling that needs to come together as well. But I do feel that your opportunities will be inspired and work better, faster, and more thorough when everybody is assigned a task, a job, or something, and everybody comes together on this one. So I think, look at all the fairies there working together, men and women. All right. So busy as a bee too. I know. Thank goodness it's spring, right? You might have a little more energy, but I know you've got to be burning the candle at both ends over there too, and then it's exhausting. So I think the universe is trying to make you exhausted enough that you kick everybody else in gear. And once you do, you're gonna be like, "Wow, why didn't I do that a long time ago?" So I do feel the help is coming, and your answer to your question is coming. They are still, you got this June thing that's always been going on. But right now, right here, I think there's paperwork coming to you in the month of May for things to come together in the month of June. So, all right, trinket for Lynn, Spirit. What does Lynn need to know? What's going to help Lynn in her path in life? Sorry, it's a dirty ball now, but it is the warm fuzzies. So I think you're going to be satisfied and happy with the outcome. I know nothing ever seems to come soon enough, but when you feel that you see that it's being worked on, it's going to amp up your energy and it's going to fuel the fire for things to get done quicker. And, the energy that you're putting out to the universe, what you're calling to you and things like that is going to work much better. So the warm fuzzies is a really good thing to have picked. I haven't pulled that in a really long time. So that is your message for the day. I hope that has helped, and happy Mother's Day again. Let's see. All right. New comments. There we are. Hello, Samantha. We are good. I've only got, can I make a question? Samantha, are you a mom by any chance? And I want people to be honest when I ask this question. Because right now, I don't know how old you are. Can't tell. No, you're not a mother. Okay, because we are doing our free readings for mothers today. If you'd like to make a donation, there is a way on the bottom that's scrolling through on the bottom. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot, but whatever you donate, that's how much of a reading that you would get. Because we desperately need donations here on this show right now, because it costs me a lot of money to do this. And until I get 1,000 subscribers, I don't get paid from doing this like some of these other readers online. So it's sure nice to be appreciated. You notice I put the earth mothers on this table, and I believe it was Kayla and the kids that gave me this. Mom, you're a wish come true. And remember this about yourselves, mothers. I changed the question. I'm not sure what you're questioning. Okay, so down here, we're scrolling through. These are the different ways, different apps you can use to make a donation for a reading. Right now, I was just giving mothers a free card. I'm planning to close this session early or no later than a quarter of, because I started a quarter of, because I have some Mother's Day stuff to celebrate today myself. So, free questions. I usually do a roll of the dice, but we didn't do that today because it's Mother's Day. So I was doing a card pull for some mothers today. Just a card and a trinket. I'm sorry about that. Um, Matter of fact, I had to stick to my guns, otherwise, I'd be taken advantage of all day long. Yeah, that's the issues with some readers online. I watch some of them, and I even feel sorry for some of them. Going, oh my goodness, I know people just go on there, just ask a question. They don't care what the person goes through that's giving the information. You know, we need to live too, so we ask for what's right, because in the universe you're supposed to share energy. So if you really want that information to work for you, there's usually an exchange of energy of some sort. So I hope that it helps with the explanation. And I'm not trying to be mean in any way. I'm just trying to make sure that my energy is appreciated. It's important. It's important for everybody to do that. If you keep doing for other people and nobody does for you, you are going to be left empty, dry, and no one cares. So someone's got to care, right? It is Mother's Day. Not today, Samantha, but you can try next weekend. I roll the dice for somebody to get a free question. There's only one free question a day, and we're beyond that time in the show already. So yeah, that's how it works on this channel, at least so far. One day, maybe when I start getting paid for being on here, I give all the free questions away that I can, but it's not that way right now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to leave you hanging, but a donation of like $5 or something is not much to ask either. So, we have to put that out there. But you would get an answer to your question or whatever if you did a donation. Or you could try again next week and see, when we do the roll of the dice, if you pick the right number, you'll win an answer to your question. No, it's not a mother's reading. It's for Mother's Day. I was pulling a card for each mother, if they had a question, or just to see what Spirit has to say for them. It's not a mother's question. It's a Mother's Day treat. Okay. Sorry, dear. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, I think we kind of approached everybody. And we're going to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Lynn. And thank you for Samantha for stopping in and checking on us. And I hope maybe you'll stop in next week, and maybe you will be lucky and win that free reading. That would be awesome. All right. Many blessings to all of you. I know even if you weren't able to watch it live, you can watch it later. You can still get the weekly message. Samantha, you should, once this is over, scroll back and see what the weekly message was, because that might be an answer to your question, because it usually does touch everybody in some way. So check that out. It may answer you, dear. Okay, everyone. Much love and light to you. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have something wonderful and relaxing and enjoyable to do today. Love and light to you all. Namaste. Bye-bye, Mama and Auntie. Happy Mother's Day. Kayla. Anybody else who might be watching.